Arsenal agree £45 million signing Ricardo Calafiori. We could get a here we go today or tomorrow. It's absolutely huge news. If you're an Arsenal fan, it's a massive signing. Liverpool are the latest club to be linked with Desiree Doué. The young French international is making his name. And Chelsea are the latest club to be linked with the Borussia Dortmund star Adeyemi. We've got so much to get into. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel. We hit 9,000 subscribers 2 days ago, and now we're pushing 9,300. 89% of everyone who watched yesterday's video was not subscribed. So go down and hit that subscribe button. And as always, if you haven't already, please do drop a like. If we get 500 likes, that would be absolutely unbelievable. Big up to every single one of you. We are pushing 10,000 subscribers, 42 days away from the Premier League season. Now, here we go. Arsenal agree £45 million Ricardo Calafiori deal. Arsenal are closing in on the signing of Ricardo Calafiori. Reports claim the Gunners have stepped up their interest in the versatile Bologna defender since the holders Italy shock exit from Euro 2024 last weekend. Mikel Arteta wants a new left-footed centre-back to help bolster his squad for another Premier League title charge next season, having already completed a permanent signing of £27 million deal for lonely goalkeeper David Raya last week. Now, according to Sports Zone, Arsenal have already agreed a £45 million fee with Serie A side Bologna, and Calafiori, who has already agreed on personal terms, will apparently head to North London after a post-season holiday. And Fabrizio Romano has come out on multiple occasions now and said that he prefers a move to Arsenal over the likes of Chelsea. He put out an update last night saying Ricardo Calafiori's only waiting on Arsenal, which, if you're an Arsenal fan, this is a massive signing and another step in the right direction. Personal terms are agreed. His clear favourite destination. No talks taking place with PSG, Bayer Leverkusen or Chelsea. And as you can see, 20 hours ago, he said Arsenal are pushing to get Ricardo Calafiori done next week, as final round of talks have already been scheduled. Arsenal are confident Calafiori wants to move. He's keen on Arsenal project and contract agreed for the 2029 until June 2029. €4 million net season deal is very, very close. Some reports are coming out saying that we could get here we go today. And yeah, I think it's absolutely massive news. If you're an Arsenal fan, you're signing one of the best left backs, in my opinion, in Europe, 22 years of age. And like I said in yesterday's video, takes that defense from very, very, very strong to an invincible defense. You've got the best centre-back in European football for me, and probably the world football right now, in Gabriel Saliba. You got Ben White, who last season was an unbelievable right back for Arsenal. You're signing Ricardo Calafiori, who's a good left back, who's great in the wide areas, very strong in the air, reads the game very well. He reminds me, as I've said on multiple videos, of Ake from Manchester City. And then you got Gabriel, who was, in my opinion, for some parts of last season, better than Gabriel Saliba. They've announced David Raya. It's a fantastic start to the transfer window for Arsenal. You know, the Premier League season, as I said, is only, 42, 43 days away. The first game is Manchester United on the Friday. Tottenham play my team on the Monday, and I think Arsenal play on the Sunday. So, look, if you're an Arsenal fan, you should be over the moon with this. If you're not an Arsenal fan, as I've said a number of times, we should be pretty peed off. I'm not going to lie, because Arsenal are already a very, very, very strong team. And now their defense is getting even stronger. So if we get here we go today, I'll probably put a video out for that. But I am expecting Arsenal to announce Calafiori very, 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 very soon. Now, a bit of other transfer news. Liverpool are moving to 19-year-old. Looks like a teenage sensation. And that is Desiree Doué, who Tottenham are also linked for, as well as Chelsea. But before we get to that, I brought out a report yesterday with regards to Arsenal and Raphinha. And now that the news is starting to pick up even more, Arsenal reignite. I'll come to Desiree Doué in one moment. Arsenal reignite Raphinha move with player plus cash offer. Arsenal are said to have been made a player plus cash offer for Raphinha. Reports claim that the Gunners have reignited their long-standing interest in the former Leeds winger, who is chased by Chelsea and Arsenal before eventually joining Barcelona in a £49 million deal 2 summers ago. Speculation in Spain claims a part exchange offer worth 30 million plus striker Eddie Nketiah has now been submitted to the Catalan Giants. Raphinha has also been linked with a return to the Premier League with Newcastle in the current transfer window. Look, I think that'd be a good signing for Arsenal, and if it means getting Eddie Nketiah off the books, I think that they should definitely be looking for that, because I think with regards to Raphinha, I think he's a good player. I think he offers something different that Arsenal don't have. Brian Robbie is another one that Arsenal and Man United are being linked to. But I think with regards to the likes of Raphinha, I think he's got Champions League experience. Arsenal now want to step it up, and hopefully for them, well, not for everyone else, but hopefully if you're an Arsenal fan, they go further in the Champions League. I think they need more experience. Whether Raphinha gives that or not is a different argument. But Tottenham and Chelsea and Liverpool are interested in Desiree Doue. Desiree Doue is at the centre of transfer tussle involving all Chelsea, Tottenham and Man United fans. René's teenager, and Liverpool as well. René's teenager midfielder has become one of French football's most talented young prospects, and has been attracting interest from all over Europe late. According to The Sun, Doue is a key target for London rivals Chelsea, and Tottenham will both push for a deal to be completed as soon as this week. However, Manchester United are similarly said to be firmly in the mix, with the France under-21 international also to be on the radars of Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain, and I've seen a report that Liverpool are interested. 19 years of age, he's bow-footed. Thierry Henry has called him up for the Olympics, French team. He seems to be a player of interest for every top club. He's got 2 years left on his contract at Stade Rennais. Had a very good season last year, 31 games, 8 GA, which is very good for an 18-year-old. He turned 19 on the 3rd of June. In terms of his stats, if you look at his individual numbers, they are very, very, very good in terms of, non-penalty XG, total goals, assists, progressive carries, progressive passes. You look at these numbers in detail, you're looking at a very, very, very good player there. Look at that. Top 1% for progressive carries, successful take-ons, touch in the attacking penalty area, progressive passes received, shot creating actions, NPXG, expected assists, assist in general, total shots. He's compared to the likes of Ryan Gravenberch. He's compared to the likes of Harvey Elliott, Morgan Sanson, Dominic Szoboszlai, Bernardo Silva. And if you compare him to the wingers, he's compared to the likes of Lamine Yamal, Golovin, who had a very good World Cup a few years ago. I don't know why Anthony Iwobi in there. I don't think their stats were that good, but the Lamine Yamal, one of the most talented wingers in Europe right now. And the last bit of news we are going to finish on is Adeyemi to Chelsea. Now, I'm not so sure if this signing will happen, because Adeyemi, I think, has got a big release clause at Borussia Dortmund. I could be wrong on that, but they are pushing. 3 hours ago, the report come out. Chelsea are pushing for Karim Adeyemi, which is another one on the Chelsea list. I think they've already made 6 signings this window. And Adeyemi he fits the profile. He's got blistering pace, and that is exactly what Enzo Maresca wants. Chelsea pushing for Karim Adeyemi deal. Chelsea appear to have made Karim Adeyemi their top transfer target. It has also been another busy window already for the Blues, who have signed Tosin Adarabioyo, Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, Estaro Willian, Amari Kellerman, Mark Guhi, sorry, I think it's pronounced, following the appointment of Enzo Maresca as their new manager. Now they have said to be slightly firm, set on Borussia Dortmund's winger Adeyemi. According to the transfer specialist Rudy Galetti, the German international is now the priority for Chelsea, who are believed to be stepping up their offers to sign him. And in a constant communication with the players' camp, it also sounds there could well be fast movement on a potential deal this week. And there is Adeyemi. Good player for me. Actually scored a brilliant goal against Chelsea in the Champions League a few years ago. I'm not too sure how many years he's got left on his contract, but he is a top player, in my opinion. He's only 22 years of age. He's 23 in January. In terms of GA last season, his contract expires in June 30th, 2027. So he's still got 3 years left on his contract. He's obviously left-footed. 66 games for Dortmund, 22 GA, 94 games for Salzburg, 57 GA, a Bundesliga record of 15 GA in 45 games. You know, only made 4 appearances for the German side. Has got 29 games in the Champions League for Salzburg and Dortmund with 11 GA. He's got Europa League experience. He's got Conference League qualification experience. You know, he ticks a lot of the boxes. They need that pace on that left-hand side. You know, you've got Cole Palmer, you've got Nkunku, you've got Jackson. You know, they're linked to Victor Osimhen. They are making steps in the right direction for me in terms of their transfer window. And I think now I look at the likes of Adeyemi. Could he potentially be on his way to Chelsea? I mean, if they sign him, that would be a very, very, very good signing for me. If you're a Chelsea fan, that'd be a very, very good signing. Let me know your thoughts down below with regards to all the subjects we have discussed. Make sure you have smashed a like on the video if you haven't already. Make sure you like the video on the way out, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you all for watching. We're that close to 10K now, so big up to every single one of you. I'll see you all in the next one. I am out.